Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Tyler, and real quick, hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more episodes and some podcast episodes. Today, on this episode of John Talk, though, we're going to be examining a script from a writer that he sent me a script. I asked for permission if we could analyze it and just talk about what I would go through as an artist if I was to draw his script. Okay, so. Yeah, sorry guys, I have a cold, but yeah, so this would be a cool episode to, if you're listening to it, I would go onto YouTube and check it out. So yeah, so we're gonna go from script to art. Okay, so real quick, so this is right here what we got. Okay, right here, it's really short. It's only 10 pages, which is nice. And let's talk about this. So one thing that I would say first off, and I know that he didn't do it on purpose. I know he didn't do this on purpose, but what I would do is I would have a title page and I would have an overall summary of the book before of what's on it, of what's going to be entitled. So like I would have like first I'd have like the title page. Then the next page, I would have a summary page. And what the summary page is going to do is it's going to break down the plot of the issue. Just so that I, as the artist, sorry about my handwriting, but just so that I, as the artist, know for like can see what's going to be coming, so I can get a general vision of what's going to be happening. And then before you even hire the artist, what you should do is you should send them an overview of the whole story, Okay, that way they know what the whole series is going to be about, so there's no surprises, so that they can plan out, maybe in issue 3 something happens, but the build-up needs to start happening in issues 1 and 2, and then if you're only giving that to the artist script by script, then they are not going to understand your whole vision, right? Oh, guys, sorry about my freaking nose. It's annoying. So let's go through this. Let's go through this script. Oh, frick. Well, I guess right now I'll plug. Check out my Webtoons, the Hardline. It's my webcomic. Subscribe to it. It's what I've been drawing lately, and I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I've been getting some good reactions off of it. So now that that's out of the way, let's go through this book. Okay, so page 1. Okay, so we have page 1. This is just something like personal that I think is kind of cool when writers do. Is so you have page 1 right here. If you would write right here in like bubbles or like a bracket, write how many panels they're gonna be, just so that I can immediately know what I'm getting into. If I see 10 panels, I can be like, okay, here we go. I have to break this down. Otherwise, I'm just going to be reading panel 1, and I'm going to draw and be like, oh, snaps, didn't make room for the rest of the panels. So, yeah, panel 1. Okay, so a boy is walking down a sidewalk. The boy is young, mid-teens. He is wearing a black basketball jersey with 3 red slashes on it and gray shorts and shoes. There are light posts lighting up. Okay, so right here, this right here is just character description. We can maybe, like, deal with that in like the breakdown, but that's good that that's there. So let's talk about the maybe the problems of this panel. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and draw this real quick. So we'll really click how many panels there are. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're just gonna do a simple panel grid right now. It's gonna be super simple. We'll just do 3 panels like this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's really going to be going on, but for this sake of this video, let's just do it like this. Okay. Thanks, guys, for following along. Okay. So we have a boy, and he's walking down a sidewalk. Okay, and the boy is a young mid-teens. There are light posts lighting up the night for him. Okay. So, as an artist, as a writer, okay, and is there any dialogue? I can sense it. It's almost definitely here. So I think right there I'll want to put the dialogue. I like to put the dialogue in red. And since these are boxes, we'll use this marker. Okay, so that's one dialogue box, and that's another. So right there, I've left lettering. This for artists, it's good to leave. You have to consider the lettering. Okay, then the boy's walking on the sidewalk. So let's just say the boy right here. Okay, he is. Let's see. He's walking on the sidewalk. And sorry, this is really rough just for this video. And the basketball jersey, 3 red slashes, and he's on the sidewalk, so it can just be like this, And then there's light posts, and then there's light posts lighting up the night for him. So we know it's nighttime, so maybe we'll put some light. No, light posts aren't normally there. Light posts are normally there if this is the where the cars are. So the light post, we put a light post right here. And then we can put some light posts right here. Some light posts. And yeah. Okay. And then they're lighting, okay? They're lighting things. Okay. Sorry, this is super rough. But let's now talk about really the problems of this first panel. Actually, let's just keep reading, okay? The boy is standing in the same street. We're now looking at his back. The back of his shirt has slayers across. Back with a number 35 in the middle, like sports jersey. He's looking to the side now. Okay, so the boy is standing in the same street. We are now looking at in the same street. He's looking to the side now. Okay, and then the shot is looking at his back. Okay, so maybe to spice this up, and then we have to worry about the Ben, you stinky bastard. So, Let's talk about this. We don't know who Ben is. Is the boy? Okay, boom. We already found a problem, and let's talk about this. A boy. You don't have to, as the writer, you don't have to leave any oh, who could this be? No, that's for the reader to figure out. But for me as the artist, I need to know who these characters are. So I don't know right now. Is Ben the boy that we're talking about? Is he some other side character? I don't know. So let's just draw this. He's walking, okay, and there's his basketball jersey. It's just sports jersey, and it's got 35, and he's looking at the side. And this is problematic. I don't know who this is. If it's Ben Evans. So yeah, that'd be a problem, especially because we don't know. Is the boy Ben Evans? Okay, is there a connection? So I'll just let you guys know. I know from the character descriptions that were sent to me, because I did some of the concept for these characters, that I know that Ben is this. So I'm guessing that he would. Oh man, didn't do it. That he'd be the one that's saying it. Okay. Finally. And then the same street, so now the light post will be, over here, and we're still going, more light posts lighting up. And let's go to the third panel. A strange creature is standing about 5 feet tall. Its skin looks like a mixture between a lizard and a rock. The monster is a dead animal in its hands with blood dripping from its mouth. Captured the Forsaken began attacking the Earth over 50 years ago. These events almost led to the extinction of the human race. There are a variety of Forsaken. This one is a more common type that we call a screecher. Okay. So now we have the creature. And it's and it's holding a dead animal, so sad. And then we'll have the dialogue right here, and then we may put some lettering right there. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this, okay? Let's really quick talk about this. First off, let's see what this is what the reader would read. I can sense it. It's definitely around here somewhere. I can almost smell it. So this character is clearly looking for this creature that we drew in panel 3. It says the boy standing the same. It says Ben Evans. That's the boy. He says, "Hey, you stinky bastard." Okay. Now, this is important. Just because you put an exclamation mark doesn't mean that I, as the artist, know what emotions. So I'm guessing now that because that, he's seeing this monster, he should be freaking out. So, that wasn't conveyed in panel 2. And as the writer, you need to convey that to your artist. The boy, the Ben Evans. So first clarify, it's Ben Evans, and then say Ben Evans is looking across the street or something. Tell us where the direction is, and he is in a panic mode. He is angry. Tell us the expressions, and then he's yelling. So then I know, hey, you stinky bastard. Okay. Then this is the only thing I would have changed as well. Is I would have left. The thing about comics is that you want to you need to reveal stuff via page turns, and already within the first page, like, everyone has wandering eyes. We as humans have wandering eyes. So I'm like, when I open this page, I instantly know that this monster right here, I know that he's already on the page. Okay, and it leaves the element of surprise, like right here. So let's put no element of surprise. And that's huge when you're doing comic books, is you need to have some sense of element of surprise. And how you do an element of surprise in a comic book is that page turn, okay? And page turns happen on it should be around the if you have for your first page happening on the right side of the book, then on the left side will be the even pages, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so on and so forth. And that's, so I would have done, okay, so let's I'll show you what I would have done. Okay, so let's take this off. Okay. I would have, in the script, immediately identified, not said that a boy, but I would have said our character Ben Evans is walking down the street. Okay, and then we can still draw everything the same. So we can just copy and paste this right here. Okay. One thing though is right here. We don't know what the setting is. We know that there's lampshades, but are we in a city? Is it a rural house area? We just know that there's lampposts, so we don't know the general setting. So we need to know the general setting of it, okay? Next, what I would have done is I would have done another panel of something right here, of him like walking, and maybe like investigating, like what's going on. And I don't know what the setting is still, so maybe we'll just say city. We got the lampposts. Okay, and then we would have had some more exposition. And then right here, then we would have the close up. We would have a close up of the person's face, and his fingers. And he says, hey, you stinky bastard. And so then when you turn the page, then that's when I would have done that. Then when you turn the page, that's when we would have, had maybe this. We'd have the guy right here. Okay, let's just pull this out. Right there. Perfect. We didn't have Ben right there. There's a 35. And he would have been like, oh my gosh. And then we'd have the monster. And we'd see it in its grand scale. And then we'd have the lettering, this is a Forsaken, blah, blah, blah. And we see the dead animal. So sad. And then this would have done two things. This would have invoked this one. Well, first thing is you get the surprise. Oh my gosh, this is what we're dealing with. And then two, it invokes the magnitude and scale of what we're dealing with in terms of this character and the monster and their relationship, which isn't going to be good, I guess. So, yeah. So let's talk about things that were good in the script, and then let's talk about things that are bad, and then we'll end this episode. Okay, so... Gosh, I don't know. It's allergy seasons, guys. I hate it. Okay. All right, so let's go with the good. Good. And then let's go with the, right here, the bad. Actually, let's just put it right here. Okay. And I'll try to write super neat. Okay. Let's go with the good. Page layout was good. It was simple. All right. The script was easy to follow for the most part. And then there were, for the most part, adequate. Oh man, is that how you spell adequate? I don't know. Adequate panel descriptions. Yeah. All right, let's talk about the bad, okay? Maybe not enough panel descriptions. Enough panel descriptions. Yeah, we didn't know the setting of the story. We know there was a light post. We know that there was sidewalks, but we still need to know more about the setting. Okay, remember the script. Detail, always more detail. Your artist needs to know, and this is huge, everything. It's a script. No one in the comic book, no comic book readers is going to read your script, okay? But what they're going to read is your comic book. Okay, so the artist needs to know everything. So don't say a boy, say the actual character. Okay. Then, lack of surprise. This is for me big. Okay. The best thing about comic books for me is the page turn. You want to, when you turn the page, you're like, oh my gosh, it's the equivalent of when you're watching a TV show and then it cuts to commercial. It's that cliffhanger right before you're gonna cut to the commercial. And you're like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? I gotta keep watching through this commercial. That's the equivalent. At the end of that page, you need to be like, wait, what's gonna happen? I need to turn this page to see what's gonna happen. So yeah, those are the good, those are the bad things, and I made my suggestions. So yeah, tell me guys what you thought of me doing this. Did you like this? Did you like this episode? Did you like me breaking down this script and the art and what could have been improved? Yeah, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'd really like to know. I've never done something like this, but I would love for you guys to tell me if this was a good learning experience. And if I did something wrong as well, also tell me in the comments. I love getting feedback. So yeah, you guys have a great day. I'm gonna wedding plan. It's been so much fun. And let's see, when this episode comes out, I will have just gone back from hiking in the mountains. Yeah. My brother was given the options of going on a family trip to either like Europe, Asia, any other country, like all these countries. And then he goes to my dad. He's like, I want to go hiking with all of us. And I'm like, did you not hear the options? So, yeah. Thanks, guys, for doing this, for checking this out. I really appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. And also, check out my comic book, The Hardline, on Webtoons. So, yeah. Peace out, guys.